Here we are again for the Masterfile showcase of branded Tearlaments. I cannot believe they put branded Fusion to 2. And they just dropped the old arts yesterday. As of me recording this audio. I'm so excited for June, man. Anyways, they're going second against Snake Eyes Fiendsmith. Yeah, we drawn Dark Ruler No More, and a starter, and Grass, and Droplet, so by the looks of it, we've already won this game, but let's just see how we play it out. And we probably have more time so I can talk about the changes I made to the deck. But to be honest, the way they've set up this board is pretty good in hindsight, even though there's no Apollo, because I think they're trying to play around like cards just like Dark Ruler No More and Droplet, because after I play around the Desiree with Droplet right now to negate the Flame Virgin SP, they're probably just gonna summon IP and then summon Apollo USA, which is, you know, pretty smart, you know. But what I do see happening is just they're gonna summon out IP, or actually trigger the field spell to summon out IP, and then from that we'll just summon out Ringbrum to check the IP Masquerena. Yeah, so they really don't have much they can do. They do still have Promethean and 2 unknown cards in hand. It could be Ash Blossom. Actually no, they would have. Yeah, actually still could be Ash Blossom. But we've already resolved Brand of Fusion, so I don't really mind that, to be honest. And yeah, it looks like they are gonna activate Promethean or IP. Yeah, they activate IP, we negate that, then we spin back. We probably spin back the Ambler Whale, so that they don't have any extra disruption, because they've already they've already clogged up their main monster zone through their own combo, so they can't plus off of the Promethean destroying their Flame Budge. So yeah, they've just activated Promethean, because it looks like from their perspective it looks like I have nothing else to do, but I have Grass in hand, so yeah. This is really suspicious of them. I don't know why I didn't activate Max yet, like even in the draw phase, to be honest. But oh yeah, as you can see, I've added in Transaction Rollback. This is like kind of a stupid gimmick, but I'm telling you, it does work. So you know, no reason not. No, I cannot say it. I'm not gonna lie to you and say that it's like the best tech ever, because it rarely comes out, to be honest, like this. Even though it looks pretty good right now, it can potentially break you, even though it hasn't done so for me yet. But yeah, some other changes I made to the deck is I sacrificed consistency to add in more hand traps, because just to be blunt, I kinda need hand traps, you know, because more often than not, I'm just watching the opponent combo for 5 minutes and then praying that I draw Dark Ruler No More off of the Droplet on my draw phase. And if I don't, then I basically lose. But yeah, hand traps just help going second and first, to be honest. Yeah, a lot just happened right there while I was yapping. We used Transaction Rollback to summon out Aluba and Fuse with their field to summon out Proskenian. Then we used the Hardness that we milled to go into Libellion, the Serried Dragon, then summon out Mirror Jade, and then the Golden Sword trigger to summon out Quem. And we just summoned out Albion with Quem, because probably just for more damage, because it looks like it's over if we OCK them. But if they did have Nibiru, then it would be embarrassing. I probably wouldn't even have this game in here. But it looks like they didn't. So yeah, we'll probably just attack the game. Or not. I really should have just attacked with Mirror Jade right now. Because even if they do target one of my fusion monsters and send them to the graveyard, we can just use Retribution to grab back Banishment. Yeah. And just lost some extra damage. It doesn't really matter because by the looks of it, we kind of had this locked down, really. I don't know what. Okay. I guess we don't grab Banishment and we grab Branded Opening instead. And we probably should banish Promethean Princess. Never mind. I don't know, did I destroy her or... who cares? Looks like we won this game anyway. So let's just see what they do. We gotta do a Promethean in the grave. I don't know why I didn't banish it. Probably forgot. Yeah, by the looks of it, I don't know how they can access their Snake Eye engine again if they don't have OSS in the grave. Original Sinful Spoils. But it looks like they're just flailing their Fiendsmith package. Maxi again. I'm really not bothered by it anymore, to be honest. Because I just see it every game and I kind of just become accustomed to just playing through it. Like challenging the Maxi. And so we summon out Rinbram. Oh, this is a way they can access it again. Because they put Ogre in... Is that what his name is? Snake Eye Ogre? Whatever, the green one. They put it in the spell trap zone so they can summon it back. So, yeah. I really don't know what they can do against this board. They really should have surrendered earlier. Triple Tactics Talent. Okay. They should have... What? Why they... Oh, I see. They're trying to OTK me. Because I have 4k life points from Transaction Rollback. That is a weakness, I guess. You lose half your life points by using Transaction Rollback. But to be honest, I don't ever lose because of it. But yeah, if that was their best bet, then they definitely have nothing else. And they surrender. Oh, no, actually, time limit went. I lied to you. That's my bad. On the next duel, we are going second against Bystial Labyrinth with a question mark. They have 60 cards. So I guess I was just unsure what they were even doing with this deck. But yeah, we've drawn Aluber and Shroudion with Branded in white in hand. So I'm not sure if they have Ash right now, then they have Maxi. See, again, I would rather just activate Maxi than Ash Blossom all the time. That's kind of a crazy take, but it is a lot better for me because I just play Sanctifier. And yeah, by the looks of it, they are kind of desperate for cards. This talent, this Triple Tactics Thrust is, it would have been much better if they were playing a 40 card deck, but we do just grab Fusion Duplication for Branded to activate, not to activate, but to copy Branded Fusion for the next time, which is pretty cool. And we also drew Black Goat. I took it out a while after because it did break me a few times, but the card still is good. And yeah, they've drawn Bystial Magnum Hurt and banished my Albaz, which is kinda odd. Like, shouldn't you just assume that I play multiple Albaz and less Cartesia? Whatever. They destroyed the duplication anyway, so they were probably fearful of me summoning out one of the Arbers. I wonder if they just... no, they don't. Just banish the Cartesia. They draw Libellion. Honestly, this is like a pretty bad game state. Because with Sanctify, they can just banish whatever I want to summon out. Unless I just call whatever they're going to summon with the Black Go. But they have 3 Bystials, man. So, I'm not sure. Yeah, so they target Alva. Then we probably call Magnum Heart with the Black Go laughs. Magnum Heart. That's not what you needed to delete Heart for, but whatever. And then they activate Druisworm. And then, what next? We activate Sanctifier. But didn't they just draw Baldrake? I mean, they added Baldrake. But they don't want to use it for some reason. Okay. Actually, I think that's a mistake. Yeah, I should have known, because they're playing the Bystial Rebellion. Of course they're playing Branded Regained. So I basically just gave them a free Regained. Or just to dot. Actually, I did have to do that, because if not, then they would have summoned the Bystial in attack position and killed my Cartesia, which can't activate in the battle phase. And they're playing hard drawing Monster Reborn. Honestly, people play anything in Diamond, bro. And they're summoning out Maxi for some reason. I'll just wait and see what they do with it. End of main. So, Maxi. Oh, they're gonna bounce back Maxi. That is pretty smart. So we're probably gonna send Albion from the extra deck to the graveyard, and probably grab Branded. No, actually I don't know. What do we grab? No, it doesn't matter because Baldrake banishes him anyway. What are they waiting for? They're probably the regain trigger. Yeah, you don't wanna, you wouldn't want to put that back into my graveyard. And the alibi I gave them becomes a Chaos Angel. I had no business saying this Branded and why. I don't know why I did that. That was a mistake. I guess they don't want to bounce back Maxi anymore. And what are they targeting with SP? Huh. That's fair enough, I guess. It's just, I don't think that's too massive of an interruption that wants an SP banish though. And if, yeah, they kind of messed up here. Because by the way the triggers work, I'm on the higher chain, so I can just, you know, dodge the banish with a Grand Guignol summon, where he banishes himself. And if that Chaos Angel gets to the graveyard, then I can just steal it. And they're shuffling back my Grand Guignol, which, thank you, I guess. They normal summon Ariana. Grab welcome. Yeah, this is a bit troublesome, to be honest. Yeah, and they are gonna spin back something tough. Yeah. I guess we send Branded Retribution with Crime to grab back Branded Fusion. Oh, this isn't too bad actually. They've only set Big Welcome and Welcome in their back row. and we already have the Despian Tragedy in the graveyard to reset whatever we need. Even if they do try to banish with Baldrake, I do think we have enough to like OTK right now. And we have Thrust, so if they activate any monster effects, then, well, again, they are playing a 60 card deck, so it's not as impactful as I want it to be. But yeah, we just summon out Grand Guignol again with Cartesia. The Grand Guignol they gave us back, by the way, which is kind of crazy, but doesn't matter. And yeah, they banish the Albaz I was trying to summon, which, yeah, they already made it clear that they are fearful of the Albaz summon because they banished him on my first turn. And we can just summon out Proskenion again because they used Magnum Hut. And we can send Retribution now to grab Branded Fusion. Honestly, this looks like it's game, like right now. Well, I guess we're just grabbing. We're gonna get back the Albaz. Oh, no, we seriously do just win here because of the Proskenion burn effect. Yeah, 29k to the face. I don't know if we kill if they bounce back the Ariana. No, we definitely don't. They definitely would have set, like, what's it called? Daruma Karma Cannon if I didn't chaining block the lady right there. Which probably would have turned this game, like, steeply into their favor. But I still have Branded Fusion at my disposal, so, you know. Yeah, they got greedy and did not spin back Ariana. So, that branded opening that I sent in the beginning with who do I send it with? With Stradion, right? Yeah, it's gonna come in clutch right now. Yeah. It's such a clutch effect, man. And they just forfeit. Yeah, they really shouldn't have done that. It's like no bounce back, the Ariana. So now we are going first against Fiendsmith Tear. Honestly, I think that, like, Tearlaments isolated is kind of cooked in this format because everyone is playing Bystials. I'd be surprised if you don't run into like at least 10 games where you get Bystialed every day. That's not really a good metric, but anyways, our Branded Fusion got Ash, so with Thrust we set Fusion Duplication. You know, it is what it is. Probably send whatever with Stradion, maybe opening, maybe Retribution. It doesn't really matter too much. It's just for the draw, which is slightly useless this time. Aliba. Yeah, if only we drew you the first time. So yeah, reinforcement of the army to grab Reinhardt. I think what we do here is use Fusion Duplication to send Albaz and the Despian Tragedy, and then we use the Banishment on the Despian Tragedy to summon out Proskenion with the Rebellion that we summon out with Fusion Duplication. Because if we just banish that Kit Colors right now, then I'm pretty sure they're done for, aren't they? No, they do play Fiendsmith. So they do have some more resilience against, you know, stuff that kills Tearlaments. Yeah, I remember making a misplay where I banished Kitkalos during this window, and I just added her back by sending the counter trap, the Tearlaments crime. But yeah, I don't make that mistake again. And I wanted to protect my Rebellion from Impulse, because that came up against me like too many times. I lost too many times because of Impulse, and just used Ash Blossom against the Thespian Tragedy. So yeah, I guess that's that's nice. And we don't even have to banish it, because we banished our own Algebra in hand that we discarded off Rebellion. So that's pretty nice. But yeah, they're just going to Fiendsmith stuff right now. To be honest, I don't know what we do right now. We just wait for them to summon out a sequence or something. But there's been like a few times where I've just been like scared of them summoning Typhon, which is like basically, it kind of destroys our game state right now if they just summon Typhon right now, since I don't have any I really don't have any follow-up except for the, well, it's not really follow-up, I still have the Proskenion on field if they spin back Mirror Jade, but it's really not enough, at least against Tearlaments. Tearlaments Fiendsmith. This deck was so cancerous when they still had Beatrice, because they could just get mills for free. I mean, they could just send the tier names for free, basically, during your own turn as well. Like, dude, you did not need all that. Yeah, anyways, probably just, I was gonna say banish the sequence, but they're summoning out SP. And yeah, forcing us to use Mirror Jade, and Albion is engraved, so I'm no longer worried. And they're gonna banish the Proskenion with her second effect, forcing us to banish the what's it called, the Requiem. I mean, it looks like they've basically hoed our board. They forced me to banish my own kit, so I have nothing to activate. But they did activate SP's banish effect, so they can't direct attack, so I'm not worried. So yeah, we're just waiting for them to end their turn, because Mirror Jade did activate the lingering end phase effect, so I'm just waiting for them to finish their turn. They really should have just surrendered after it resolved, because I don't think they have any way to play around it. They've activated both tier fusions, I think, yeah, and they play Centurions. I don't know what I was pet peeved on that for. Oh yeah, they could summon that that new Fiendsmith monster, the Rextramende. There was one duel where I was just like, I actually cannot out that with my current deck. Like seriously, I cannot out Rextramende, because that's 36k defense and it's unaffected by any cards that aren't equipped with Fiendsmith equip spells. So it was just like a standoff for like 10 turns until they just surrendered, because they couldn't do anything. I was just closing off all the other plays. It was kind of boring, to be honest, that's why I didn't add it in. But yeah, it looks like they're just activating stuff. I don't know what they're doing. Oh, they gave me my own Siren, which is nice. I hope I don't summon, actually probably is my only target, the Rebellion, because I've already used this effect. Yeah, I have no choice. It's a bit embarrassing, to be honest. I guess there's just more attack for next time. But by the looks of it, it's over, because Mirjay's gonna banish the entire field. If they made IP and then summoned Apollo, then it would have been a problem. But that's not what they did, so We are chilling. Yeah, it's over. And again, by the way the triggers are set up, if I just trigger turn off my toggle, then they're forced to activate the end phase effects before me, so I can just destroy all their stuff. So we're going second against Snake Eyes Fiendsmith again, and I've finally drawn the hand traps that I put in my deck. Finally, 2 of them actually, which is pretty surprising considering like I did just put in 2 Ash and 2 Nibiru. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I put in. But yeah, having just one of those, it helps. It really just does help. That's really all it's there for. To help against these sort of decks going second. And we're probably just gonna activate Nibiru or Ash Blossom on the original Central and Nibiru when they have a bunch of monsters on the field. You just gotta be patient with it. I'm sorry if I'm out of breath, like, I still can't. I'm still, like, excited for Branded Fusion to 2. Like, I'm not sure. I really don't even remember a single line playing where I just open Branded Fusion and no dogs to banish. But anyway, we activate Nibiru, send their whole field. Now they basically have no place. Because what did they add? I didn't even pay attention. If it was a field spell, then it's not a problem. Oh, they added this. These are some different Snake Eye plays. Well, at least the first one, they were playing around Dark Riddle no more and stuff. But yeah, here we just have Ash Blossom for Zombie Vampire. You know, usually I would, if I was feeling crazy, I'd just let this go through. But they can just they plus too much off of this. Considering there's no doubt they don't play, I mean, there's no doubt that they play Fiendsmith, so they're probably just gonna mill Fiendsmith cards as well. They can't really allow that. So yeah, they're forced to play this incredibly mediocre board because of my hand traps, which is pretty cool. And it looks like they have, well, I don't know if they don't have Ash Blossom. Thank the Lord that I don't get ashed, because it would have been pretty bad if I did get ashed right now. Obviously, this would not be in the video if I did, because I definitely would have lost this game. At least I think so. Yeah, they don't have Original Sinful in Grave. I definitely might have won this, even if they didn't have Branded Fusion. I mean, even if they did not ask Branded Fusion. Right here, I probably don't care what SP Banish is. Maybe I should have went for Inbram, maybe not. It doesn't really matter. They're probably gonna banish, yeah, Albion. Because I did send Libellion with the materials. So yeah, they are basically done for. And we draw grass, yes, over. That was definitely evil. Definitely evil. But yeah, we win the game. So here we are going second against Centurion. And this deck was like, I don't know, not really problematic. Because they genuinely have, I can't say they have they have no ways to play around Arbalinators, but because I don't know the deck that much, but more often than not, they don't have a way to play around it, for me at least. because I just fake out going into the battle phase for evenly, and they always activate their spell traps, their monster spell traps, you know what I mean, the ones that summon out themselves. But here we have Maxi and Ash Blossom, the absolutely hellish duo to grab in a 60 card deck. I can't believe it. But yeah, I don't use Maxi right now because I do like using it on my own turn against Centurion, because they really play well under Maxi on their own turn. So yeah, we just Ash the Primera because this is the best negate, honestly. I think I'm not too good with hand traps. I will say that my discipline on them is 50-50. But yeah, it did stop their combo, thankfully. And we draw another opening, which is not too great. Yeah, if they do negate my Almabo, then I have nothing else. I seriously have nothing else. Except for this Maxi. So we add Branded Fusion. It's really the only thing we can use right now. Consider we have no targets for Branded High Spirits or Albazers anyway. So yeah, they Ash the Branded Fusion, of course. So it looks like I need to force them to summon so that I can use my Maxi. If they have Called by the Grave, then this is a problem. But hopefully it resolves, and it does nicely. And that is like nearly the perfect draw. It's an amazing draw. It's like one of my favorite things to do with the tier names. With Branded High Spirits, because now we can go into Kitlos, and then with her second effect we can summon out Grangugnol using her and Cartesia, and then we can still send the Tearlaments Kashtira from the graveyard. That's like, it's so many pluses, like, it's crazy. They do have something to activate though, which is pretty scary. But if it is more summoning, then we did activate Maxi on our own turn, so we do still get to draw more. Super Poly. Discarded Fools. If they're gonna use Kitlos, then they should have waited. I mean, they shouldn't have waited for her to... Yeah, they shouldn't have waited for her to trigger. Because this is basically just the same as me sending Kitlos to summon the Tearlaments Kashtira. No difference, you just get to summon Dragos Tapelia. And we drew Droplet as well. They're committing more, they're summoning more. I need to mill amazingly though, because I don't think I have Retribution. Well, I did already activate Branded Fusion, and it got ashed. But we did draw Albaz, so this Cartesia can get to it. I do think I'll still just summon out Grangugnol though. We have to bait out the Dragos Tapelia, and then we can negate them both using Droplet. Yeah. Yeah, after this, it looks like it's over. No interruptions from then on. I don't think I have any more Albazers in grave. And I don't have any discards either. So I don't think it's better to go into Albion here. Well, actually, I could have if I just added back the anything with red and white. But I think it's better this way. Because we get a Grand Guignol grave, which is, you know, a free Grand Guignol grave. This is cool. Why not? Sending Windbrim even though there's no Albaz in grave. Kinda sus to be honest, but you know, I don't really mind. They have one card on the field, and from what I know, nothing to activate in the graveyard. Yeah, speeding it up because they have nothing to do. I'm not gonna waste my banishment just in case I need it for later. Yeah, they just surrender. Nice. And this is my rank up game, I think. Yeah, versing Blue Eyes going second. This deck is like, I don't know, it's so 50-50 for me. Like, even, like, I know it's, like, yeah, Arbalinator's Contact Fuse is funny, but, like, they can still play through that, like, surprisingly well. I don't have Drill Beam set, so I'm not really keen on activating Dark Ruler no more right now. They're thinking on it for some reason. If they have Ash for this, then, well, they don't, so no problem. They definitely have Effect Veiler though. The way they can just search hand traps is insane. So yeah, now we can summon Alibar. Yeah, of course he gets Effect Veiler. I probably should just activate opening right now before they can summon out the Blue Eyes to turn on. Well, it's too late. I was gonna say before they summon out Blue Eyes to turn on the Drill Beam again, but it is too late. Well, I mean, I have to force it out somehow. I don't know if I bother using Dark Ruler no more on the Maiden to destroy her. I don't think it's that useful. So yeah, force them to activate Drill Beam. Even though we would have just summoned out a Quem with like one Albaz in the grave. Not too useful, to be honest. But it would have been, yeah, it would have been better though if we did just have Quem on the field. But I'd rather them use the Drill Beam on the opening than Quem. So we hard drew Fusion Duplication and Branded Banishment. So we can banish both of them. I mean, if we do get to that, then we can summon Priskenion by banishing both their monsters. I don't think they play any Darkstar, so we would have to probably use our own. Yeah, we can target fusion deployment with Fusion Duplication, just because that's fusion in the name. It's like, I really like that tag, even though this is like, that's the reason I play in Rollback, because I don't really enjoy this being a one-time interruption. Like, if I Fusion Duplication one time for Branded Fusion, then for Fusion let me go through that again. If I use Fusion Duplication for Branded Fusion, then it goes to the graveyard, then I use Rollback to target a duplication to banish the deployment. That's like, its sound is so sick to me. I came up with that in a dream, by the way. I don't know if that's like crazy or something. Yu-Gi-Oh is so ingrained into my brain that I'm dreaming about it. I'm not sure what they do right now though, because by the looks of it, they had all 3 of their spirit dragons in the graveyard. And right here, we just banished their blue eyes, right? So they can't synchro with anything. Well, yeah, they can now synchro, but into what? Like, they have no spirit dragons. The level 9 one. I'm probably gonna go into Tyrant Dragon and clean up my field. That card is unaffected by traps though. Oh, they destroyed Alabama, so now we can activate banishment. That wasn't really an oversight from them. They just, yeah, it was. I would have summoned out Mirror Jade if they had destroyed Mirror Jade anyway. So, yeah, same thing. And now we get to actually grab Branded Fusion with Aluba. Turn 3. I know why I summoned him in attack position. And he must not, I don't know, it's like, I don't know how long Branded's been in this game, but like there comes to a point where like you have to know about Mirror Jade's field life. It's like the most, not the most oppressive thing, but like it's the most daunting thing, I guess, when playing on your own time. So yeah, this is like over. I think they still have Drill Beam, so that is a bit worrisome. But if they do, yeah, they activate the Maiden, so now I can just force them to use it by activating Grass. But it looks like you don't want to do anything with it. That's really weird that they just let that go through. And Jesus Christ, look at that mill. I cannot believe that. That's like nearly a perfect mill. And we have rollback to copy banishment. I don't think we go into anything here, we just summon our Mirror Jade again. And we milled Hardness, so yeah, this is looking over. I think we just yeah, fuse with the Tearlaments Kashtira, and then we send Rhino Heart with Kiklos so that we can go into Kaleido Heart. And then we can, because this is all in the branded loss window. They really messed up by letting me activate Grass. This has to be a new player, a newer player. Send in Rinbram, because that's basically, I didn't really look at the extra deck. You probably have one more Albion and that's it. Yeah, this is over for them. And then we spin back the Drill Beam. And then we summon out Quem. Like, this is insane. All of this versus one Maiden. This is a bit weird though, because I don't know how I'm gonna like play around the Maiden summon. I don't think we get the OTK if she does activate. I'm just activating stuff right now. Just to get more bodies on the field for OTK. But we could just summon out Light Darkness Dragon Lord to negate the Maiden. This is the first time I'm summoning that monster in this video, by the way. I did not summon him too much anyways during the climb. I don't know, I just don't feel comfortable dropping him though. because he is literally a three Omni Negates. But there are ways to play around him, which I don't think all decks can exploit. But yeah, we can just use the triple tactics talent for some reason. Yeah, that drill beam was definitely activatable at any point. They did not need the blue eyes on the field for it. So yeah, because the Shroudion counters full member Albaz in the graveyard, we can use him and Libellion on the field to summon out Lion Darkness Dragon Lord. It's like crazy. But yeah, this is definitely over. All of this for one singular maiden. Finally. Yeah, negate it. Then we attack with Albaz, attack with the Rebellion, Mirror Jade, Lad, cause why not? Then we kill with Collider Heart. Oh man, that was nice. And yeah, this was my master rank up duel. So let's just get onto the deck list. Here we are on the deck list. As I said earlier in the video, I did compromise some consistency to add in hand traps, such as Ash Blossom and Nibiru. And some suspicious ratios are gonna, pop out at you. I've had to cut the gold sarcophagus from 2 to 1. And let me just go over all of the changes I made. I cut gold sarc from 2 to 1. I cut Branded High Spirits from 3 to 2. Cartesia from 2 to 1. What else? Branded Lost from 2 to 1. And I'm pretty sure that is it. That creates 4 slots for Ash Blossom and Nibiru. And as for Transaction Rollback, I just replaced it with, I replaced the Black Goat Laughs with Transaction Rollback. So yeah, that is basically all the changes I made to the deck. Yeah, to be honest, the hand traps do help a lot. Like, I don't know what the percentage is to draw just one in this deck, but I'm pretty sure it's 43%, because I'm counting the Bystials as hand traps in this meta, because Fiendsmith is basically everywhere. I'm pretty sure 44% if we count Avnus, but she's a pretty mediocre hand trap at 1, and in a 60 card deck no less. You just have to get really lucky with her. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep this one brief because I don't really have too much else to say. Like, I've already explained why I put in rollback. This flipping freak. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. This freak gimmick I thought of in my dream. Well, it's like you can use it to copy banishment or duplication. Because like more often than not, these are my best interruptions. These two normal traps right here. So yeah, it's not completely useless in the hand as well, because this is probably rare, but you can get hit with impulse and then set rollback and then target impulse for the opponent. I'm not sure if the same restrictions apply though. Let's see. This effect becomes that card's activation effect. Let's search this up real quick. This activation effect. Yeah, we don't get the drawbacks from copying impulse. So yeah, that could happen. We could just target impulse. But yeah, I haven't done that yet. So yeah, that is all just speculation, or just trying to cope with adding Transaction Rollback into the deck. But yeah, that is basically all. As you can see, I got the all odds of Alves and Aluba. But You know, I only put one of the glossy Aluba because I like the shiny ones more, to be honest. Yeah, that's all. I still don't have Cartesian. And yeah, tell me if I'm crazy. Doesn't he? Let me just, you know, take off the shine so that I can get a clear look at him. If you would please show me. Oh, come on, bro. You know what? I'm just putting it up on the screen. Tell me this alt art, this alternative art of the Fallen of Albaz does not remind you of Alibaba from Magi, the Labyrinth of Magic. Like, at least the clothes, right? And his sword, almost. I don't know, I just wanted to keep that in because it's been gnawing at my mind ever since I first saw it. So, yeah. What was the last thing I was gonna say? Who cares? Next video. I'll say it in the next. I'll probably remember for the next video. Thank you for watching. I appreciate the guys who commented. Yeah. Like always, like the video if you enjoyed it, because I didn't even tell you to last time, man. Like that's like the most likes I've gotten on any video I've dropped, other than the, you know, the music extensions. But that's not really me. So I'm glad that people enjoy, you know, these videos. It's a small hobby of mine. But yeah, enough yapping. Thanks for watching. See you later.